Congratulations, you're into another final. How proud are you of your players right now?
Yeah, I'm immensely proud, I think, to deal with the circumstances that we've had in the past month and to produce that performance against the top team in a tough atmosphere was just outstanding. Couldn't be any prouder of staff and players. You know, we've been questioned recently, responded brilliantly, been questioned about big games, but we keep getting to big games, and yeah, outstanding today.
Were you able to enjoy that?
I did, just because of the level of performance that we gave. You know, I understand the question. Probably at half time you just want the game to be over, but I think just the way we went about our performance, in and out possession all game, was made it enjoyable, and of course the end result's brilliant.
Your tactics were spot on, but did you anticipate them working quite as quickly as they did to get you 3-0 up after less than 40 minutes?
No. I think you know, that's an obvious thing to say, but I did mention pre-match about the way in which we've played against Rangers recently. We've been good, we've been a threat. We needed big moments, and we got that with the first goal. I think, you know, maybe a little bit fortunate how it breaks to Martin, and then we kept carrying that threat. And when we had to defend our box at times, we did so brilliantly as well. So overall, one of those days where everything you prepare for happens in the game, but the players went and delivered it.
You could talk about every single player in your team, but we have to touch on Martin Boyle, that first half hat-trick. He's a match winner for you, isn't he? And again today he did it on the biggest stage. He's
incredible, and that's another thing that I said about questions being asked, you know, and he's maybe sometimes felt as if on this occasion in this stadium he's maybe not quite brought his best. And interestingly enough, chatting to me yesterday, he says the only team he's not scored against is Rangers prior to today, and we felt it was the right time. Didn't maybe expect it to be in the manner it did, but he's an outstanding player. I'm lucky to have him. He's been a big asset to me in my 2 years here now, and yeah, delighted for him personally.
What does it say about your players and also about your staff as well, that after the time that you had to have off, that your players were able to come out and put in a performance like that?
Well, it shows a resilience, but it also shows a trust, I think, in what we do. Because when you lose 4 games, having had a good period of consistent success, and then you get asked questions about big game mentality, maybe unfairly at times, you've got to trust in the process and how we work, and I think they do that, and they trust in each other. And I said we used the time productively. I felt as if we were coming into the game in a good place, but you never know when the match starts. But yeah, I think the trust is the biggest thing off it, and long may that continue.
You've got to do it now all over again, of course, in the final. Is it a case of trying to build a little bit of momentum between now and that final in December 19?
Yeah, well, irrespective of today, how today went, we've got a huge game on Wednesday and then the weekend, and then thereafter again. It'd be nice if the SPFL did us a little favour in the lead up to the final, the number of games we've got ahead of a showpiece final, but I won't hold my breath in that respect. But it would be beneficial, I think, for all concerned, but we'll maybe look at that in the coming days. But the moment we need to take today's performance into Ross County on Wednesday and then St Johnstone after that and so on. It's just the nature of Scottish football, but we'll enjoy this feeling for tonight and then back to work tomorrow morning.
Quite rightly so. A great win. Enjoy.
Thanks, Emma.